Hello, everyone. Well, the chance of rain returns to southeast Nebraska today, but I've got to say, it's not looking real stormy until late tonight. That said, I'm not going to rule out a stray shower popping up as early as 9 a.m. That's the earliest we could see a stray shower pop up. And then after 9 a.m. for the rest of the day and through the evening hours, we're talking about isolated showers and storms. So it doesn't look completely dry at any point after 9 a.m., but it doesn't look very wet at any point after 9 a.m. So at noon, we're talking about isolated showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms. 3 o'clock, isolated showers, maybe one or two storms. I will say latest models are saying the better chance of rain is Lincoln and areas south. The farther north you live, the smaller the chance of rain today. In fact, there might be some in the most northern part of the area. It's possible Columbus, Fremont, Omaha, Council Bluffs, it is a possibility, you could stay completely dry during the day today and into the evening hours. It is less likely, though, the farther south that you live. High temperatures today. Looks like most of us are going to reach the low 80s, about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year, and it's going to be breezy this afternoon, gusts around 20 miles per hour. Homebound commute. It's the same story. Isolated showers, maybe one or two storms, best chance in the southern part of the area, and guess what? 8, 9 o'clock. Same thing. So I'm very consistent here, but after midnight, the story starts to change. It looks like a line of storms is going to start to push into the area. Midnight, 1 a.m., and it'll work over all of southeast Nebraska. And though I think it's mostly timing on our side here, because this line of storms arriving so late, the atmosphere is going to be pretty stable, but not stable enough where I can't rule out a couple of severe storms. It is a possibility. Now, I will say the earlier this line of storms gets here, the more likely the storms are going to be severe. So what that means is, since the line of storms is going to be arriving in Columbus, York, Fremont first, that's where the best chance of severe storms is, though I still want to stress that it's not high, since this line is arriving until midnight, 1 a.m. Even the chance for severe storms, Columbus, York, and Fremont is not high, but that is the highest chance in southeast Nebraska. Now, I'm not going to rule it out for the Lincoln and Omaha area, but notice we're talking about the best chance of storms for Lincoln and Omaha about 4 a.m. So really very early tomorrow morning. Now, most likely it's just going to be regular thunderstorms, but I'll still leave in an outside chance for one or two severe storms. I think most likely what we're looking at, though, is an early wake-up call. With the thunderstorms that are going to be around, rumbles of thunder, the household might be woken up a little bit earlier than we'd like. But it's also good news for Lincoln and Omaha for the morning commute tomorrow. Check out 7 a.m. Now, I do think some rain is still going to be around. In fact, I'd still say there's a good chance of rain south and east of Lincoln and Omaha, but we will definitely be past the peak. And by this point, by 7 a.m., notice those darker shades of red going away, so the chance for severe storms going away. But the chance of rain is not going away for tomorrow, although it's going to be kind of transitioning back to what I was saying for what we're looking at during the day today. Notice 11 a.m., lunchtime, we're talking about isolated showers. Again, I'm still going to leave in the chance for some weak thunderstorms, but no severe threat during the day tomorrow. So isolated activity as we get into the mid to late afternoon hours. Now notice tomorrow is going to be cooler. It's not actually a cold front working over us. We're in between two frontal systems, but just because we're going to be starting out with so much cloud cover and there's going to be rain throughout the day, I do think that's going to hold down temperatures. So most of us, looking at low to mid 70s instead of the low 80s. A little bit less wind tomorrow, just called a light breeze, gusts around 15 miles per hour. And I do have to say, for Friday evening plans, got to keep the chance of rain in there. Now, we're not talking about widespread activity, but isolated showers and storms will be around. And looking ahead to the weekend, Saturday night, Sunday, we're going to have to keep the rain chance around as we stay in between these two frontal systems. Not a washout of a weekend, but be prepared for rain throughout the weekend. There is going to continue to be a rain chance of the weekend, but that's actually a pretty good thing considering the ongoing drought. We need the rain. All right, and before we wrap up, let's summarize the severe threat. Again, not beginning until 1 a.m., very late tonight. Looking at a window from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Not worried about tornadoes, not worried about flooding. Most likely we're talking around a half an inch rain is what most are going to see. maybe an inch. I'm going to leave it an outside chance that a couple spots could see 2 inches of rain, but that wouldn't result in flooding. And again, we're mostly just going to see regular thunderstorms during the overnight hours tonight, but I got to leave in a small chance for up to penny-size hail and wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour.